Hello, Boris Praversham here. UHC 3 is now over and it had everything a UHC should have. Today we're going to run through some of the highlights of the dark green team, which I was a part of. The highlights are quite centered around me to begin with, since it is my perspective you're seeing, but towards the end I get the opportunity to focus more on my teammates LordWiseman and eckende. This UHC was teams of 3 with 2 lone wolves, Malkons and Draloric, who were alone. However, the first team that found them could claim them as their own. Teams were spread within a 1500 by 1500 square, with a shrinking border coming at a stop at plus and minus 200 by the end of the 9th episode. The dungeon spawn rate was increased drastically, probably a little too much for future reference, and within every dungeon an enchanting table was hidden to make exploring the dungeons worthwhile, or at least that was the plan. We spawned at about -200, -100 between 2 dungeons. Pretty much, so we're pretty close to the center, which is nice, because that means we can move whenever we want to, like wherever we want, because we're in the safe zone no matter what.
Yeah.
With nerves running high, mistakes were a common theme.
Oh, okay, I hope everyone wants swords, because we've got swords.
And accurate predictions were made.
Yeah, we need apples. There will come a time later where we'll have the gold but won't have the apples, if we don't get them now.
We made a choice to head towards one of the dungeons, however, it turned out it was already occupied.
I see you down. Oh wow, no, there's someone else there.
Which team is it?
Blue, I think.
Not wanting to violate the gentleman's rule to not attack anyone in the first 15 minutes that we had agreed upon, we decided instead to go to the other dungeon. Some more silly mistakes were made.
Oh fuck. I found a chest.
How much damage did you just take?
Oh, yeah, and 1.5 heart.
Episode 2 began with a strangely familiar-looking death notification appearing.
Mike killed Minty. I'd like to point out that Mike has made 2 kills in UHC, both of whom have been on his own team.
Oh.
I dug out a block to discover the dungeon was littered with silverfish, to LordWiseman's detriment.
Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a silverfish. Run. Wow.
You can.
I'm sorry.
More silverfish and zombie spawners made the dungeon an unappealing place, particularly without armor.
Run from the creeper! I made a bad move.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, just get through and we'll block it off. It's not worth it.
Nope.
The bad start obviously put me on edge as I mistook a cow for a player and took the team on a needless detour.
Oh, I see people. Moving away because I'm on my own.
In episode 3, Llama fell victim to one of the odder deaths I've seen in a UHC.
Oh, Llama got killed.
Killer bunny.
You really? Oh,
a killer bunny.
A killer bunny. Wow.
Yeah, there's one in every 1,000 bunnies is the killer bunny.
That's got to be pretty rare in UHC.
Very slim chance.
We had, however, found a nice cave. The only problem was making it a safe place to go mining.
Oh, I hear damage all around me.
Yeah.
I took some damage. It's only part though.
You guys look like you're in a dangerous place here.
Malkons took out the Iron Man award after being the last person with their original 10 hearts intact. My mining practice and persistence began to pay off as I found my first 2 diamonds and delivered 41 gold ore back to the team.
Okay, so that brings my gold total up to 41.
But
we need apples.
Well, we have 1 apple right now.
Yeah.
Episode 4 began with everyone's UHC favorite, grinding gravel for flint. In the meantime, LordWiseman made our team's first golden apple.
We have a golden apple now. It's in the chest.
Okay, so whoever has the lowest hearts should be at least holding that.
Who would be that? LordWiseman.
Alright, I'll take it then.
The grinding paid off, with us both having bows and plenty of arrows so early in the game.
Alright, I have a stack of arrows on me now.
I head back down to mine some more and make a prediction.
It's the purple team is the main threat.
The mining expedition begins fruitfully with some more diamonds.
We have an enchanting table.
Yay! Woo!
Okay, so that makes 7 diamonds in total.
Minty stops by for a chat, so we give him an update on our situation.
We are now fully ironed up, have 7 diamonds now. We have over, I think, about 50-ish gold now.
Wow.
Which we're slowly turning into apples.
Just after things started to look up, a skeleton seeks to ruin my day.
Oh no, the skeleton's back, and I'm taking full damage because it hit me off a ledge.
With another delivery done, we decide we need more apples as I assess our situation.
I do have enough for an enchanting table. We don't have lapis or a furnace, so perhaps I should go back down.
Episode 5 begins with me gathering the obsidian for the all-important enchanting table. However, I realized that we didn't collect any leather for books at the start of the game, so I mount a quest for some cows that takes me the entire episode. After night falls, LordWiseman and Eki farm trees whilst I go back down to get some lapis, so once we get an enchanting table, we can actually enchant. I then immediately lose a fight with the spider.
Oh no, that spider just lagged into me. Die, damn it.
Episode 6 begins with me looking for lapis, but finding diamonds.
Wow, I've got more diamonds. 2 more, so that's a sword for the next person I see.
I still have yet to find lapis, but accidentally stumble on yet more diamonds. But persistence pays off, and eventually I find some. Whilst the mining expedition was successful, we were still lacking something.
So we don't have leather yet, do we?
No, I killed like 6 cows and wasn't able to get leather off of them.
After a night of grinding for apples, I head out on the hunt for a cow. Again. Episode 7 finally brought about the conclusion to my cow hunt, so with leather in hand and the realization of how close the world border had gotten, I returned to the team. On finding my team, they decided we need to move to stay clear of the border, so we find a new place to hunker down.
In the field to your right, I think.
Okay, yeah, that's Boris.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then we find a safe place because I've got enough for an enchanting table.
A hillside is chosen, and we get down to enchanting. I managed to get sharpness 1 on my diamond sword, power 1 on my bow, and protection 1 on all of my armor. Once we were finished, we made our way to the top of the hill and saw some suspicious light sources. In episode 8, we get set to investigate the light sources. However, whilst editing, I realized we missed seeing someone. After watching back Anubiz's footage, I think that was Honda from the Dark Blue team with Anubiz. They were investigating something suspicious, which was either our team or Teddy, who was digging right beneath their team at the time.
Okay, I'm at the exit to the cave.
Okay, just stay there right now, because I think I saw someone.
However, right after, we spot someone on a tree.
Okay, I see someone. They don't see us yet, so keep it in.
Where are you
at? Damn it. Where are you? Okay, there. That way. They will be able to see you there.
I see them on a tree.
Okay, is it just one? It could be Malkons.
It could be Malkons, yeah, it could be. I honestly...
Also, be
do
very
you want to
sneaky
go
and
stalk
Boris.
them?
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go stalk them?
We've got nothing better to do.
We crept forward, but after having to fall back to retrieve an apple, they were gone.
We may have lost that person. So they've probably moved on. They look like they were looking for something.
We decided next to check out the light sources, and head into the jungle directly to where the Dark Blue team are based, unbeknownst to us.
Yeah, there's these light sources. Let's check out these light sources.
The Dark Blue team definitely knew we were there, however.
Oh, I see you. It's a green.
It's Boris!
I did not, so it definitely came as a surprise.
Okay, here's a torch where I am. Oh, I see people. Anubiz,
yeah.
Anubiz. Hi, Anubiz. Anubiz is dead, so Honda could be not far away.
Anubiz placed down some lava, so I shot an arrow through it to set him on fire. This is his perspective.
The whole green team is coming around the corner. You're bound.
Where?
They're coming for me.
Boris, I saw you.
Ah!
Our thoughts immediately turned to where Honda was, so we ventured into their base to flush him out.
Hang on, okay, Honda's around here somewhere.
I then returned to the top to continue hunting for Honda.
I'm going back up because Honda's got to be near. So Honda should be pretty easy for us because Honda's on half a heart. No enchants, no diamonds, so...
Yeah, DoctorHonda is probably hiding somewhere.
Yeah.
So either he had run away or he was hiding in a wall. It turns out it was the latter.
I don't want to.
Honda's here.
I had heard a digging sound, so I spun around waiting to be attacked. However, I went too far and missed him coming out of the wall. All it would have taken was one hit, but I missed the crucial first one, and then the knockback put me out of range for the second. Despite the fact I was out of range, on Honda's end I was still right in front of him, so the hits registered in quick succession before I had the chance to move again, and the game decided I was dead, spewing my stuff out before I was finished swinging. Here it is from Anubiz's perspective as a spectator. Honda had hidden the wall, and then as we ran past, he aimed to pick off the last person, which he did perfectly. It was, however, a suicide mission to avenge Anubiz's death, as he was killed in one hit straight after by Eki, who made the third PvP kill of the game. After sorting through the mountain of items strewn across the floor, Wiseman and Eki journeyed back to the enchanting table hidden in the mountainside to enchant some of their newfound items. Being a spectator now gave me the chance to check on all the players. Teddy, the remaining member of the red team after Minty and Mike self-combusted, had been sneaking through the walls in the same cave Anubiz, Honda and I were killed in. In fact, he was probably the one they originally saw. After seemingly aborting an attempt to sneak up and kill Anubiz, he built a fall trap to catch Anubiz off guard if he had chased him. However, our team interrupted this by barging in and flinging death all over the place. Unfortunately, soon after, Teddy, who had remained on half a heart for the majority of the game, fell victim to his own trap and fell to his death, which I accidentally half-captured whilst looking at my other screen. Malkons, the final lone wolf, seemed to have made a dungeon tower his own and was still waiting for a team to find him. And finally, the purple team were just playing Minecraft. In every UHC there is always one team who spends their entire time farming and organising their inventory, and this time it was Mere, Sal and Orange. This clip shows the location of the teams. Malkons is in the first tower, the purple team is in the second tower in the distance, and our team is back to investigating light sources, finding that this one was just lava. After the extremely eventful episode 8, I started episode 9 by watching the purple team farm trees, because of course I did. Meanwhile, the green team kept on the hunt, looking to find some fresh victims. Wiseman and Eki discovered a little structure built by the purple team which were down below, however they didn't see anywhere to go to get down there. So they left and made their way to the dungeon tower, just as the purple team came out of the dungeon via the little structure that they had just investigated and headed in the direction of the blue team's former base. The green team made their way to the top of the tower just as the purple team made it to the exact opposite side of the map where I had found the cows earlier. A little while later, in the middle of a rainy night, the purple team spotted and claimed Malkons. It was now officially 2v4. Changes were made with how the world border shrunk at the beginning of episode 10, with it halving in size every episode. Mere had run back across the world on his own, and from their perch on top of the tower, Wiseman and Eki spotted him and started to shoot. However, he quickly vanished underground, grabbed what he came for, and tunneled his way back. The green team saw no strategic benefit in moving until the border forced them to, so they stayed on the tower whilst the purple team ventured towards the world centre looking for a fight, and where they would meet up with Mere. Just because they were sitting in one spot didn't mean the green team weren't in danger. One mistake almost cost Eki his life.
Invisible leaves. Or like...
Did you fall off?
Yeah, I fall, but yeah, I'm coming up the side again. Action!
Right at the end of episode 10, the teams spot one another, but both wait until daylight to make a move.
Where are they?
You see that light over there?
Yeah.
Slightly to the right and closer to us.
Yeah.
That's most definitely them.
Yeah, iron armor.
The final episode is now upon us, and I'll let this clip explain the situation.
We should probably leave them from this corner. Alright, you should move.
Yeah, they see us.
The border moving in pushes the green team out of the tower and towards the center.
I don't want to make you rush, but the border's coming.
Just as the green team start moving towards the center, the purple team moves away from the center and towards the tower around them. The green team then moves even further away, but Wiseman climbs to the top of a tree and spots them.
Oh, I see all four of them.
Oh yeah, I see them too. They were shooting me.
The two teams continue to trade bow shots from the treetops as the purple team tries to use their number advantage and sends Mir on the ground around to flank them. Mir is spotted, however, and Eki moves in for the kill.
No, there's one down.
I think that's Mir.
There's one down on the floor. I'm going down from the tree. There's someone down. I saw someone with a purple name tag.
I'll let Anubiz commentate this.
There's one lower down that's watching, so maybe he'll spot him. Yeah, he's looking at the ground.
Yeah.
No, he's shooting down.
Oh no, he's seen him.
Has he seen him, or is he just shooting at?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's shooting at him.
No, he's seen him. Oh, Amir's running.
They didn't have a horrible strategy. They made sure that they were covering their bases there. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so there's going to be a close quarters battle down here on the ground between Mir and who's this?
Is it Eki?
Eki, yeah.
Yeah.
There they are.
Goodness,
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh yeah.
na, na, na.
Look at this. He's shooting arrows at him. Ooh. Mir's hiding behind a tree. There's lots of arrows hitting that tree.
Battle ensues, Kate. They're on top of each other. Swords are out.
Oh!
There goes Mir.
Okay, 2v3.
Eki sent a volley of arrows his way, missing with each, but forcing the bowless Mir behind a tree, putting him at a disadvantage. This meant Eki could move where he wanted, but Mir's stubbornness forced him to bring out his sword in the moment. Mir seemed to try and use this to his advantage, using the tree as cover to try and land the first hit as Eki moved around the corner, but can't press the advantage as the combination of the enchanted sword and armor means a second hit in quick succession eliminates Mir before he has the chance to land a second hit. Amongst the chaos down below, Orange falls to his death out of view of all who were recording, and none of us picked up on that for a couple of minutes.
Oh, Orange fell. Okay.
Oh,
I don't know if any of us... Did you see that?
just two people.
It's 2v2.
So, Selford and Malkons were up on the tree. Oh, freaking baby zombie.
This is gonna be close.
As the sun sets, Wiseman moves to the ground with Eki, and they push towards Sal and Malkons, who have dug in on the tree, if that's even a thing. They continue to fire arrows at one another. Malkons seems to want to keep the high ground.
Oh, I see them. They're still up on the trees.
Are you that? Oh yeah, you are that.
Yeah, I'm shooting at them.
Eki circled around to the side on the ground, but Sal spots him.
Build a bridge here. You get from. Oh, Selford is here. Oh,
You killed each other.
he's like. So now
Okay, it's you
down
versus
to,
Malkons.
Oh, it's me. Oh.
Sal did the right thing by trying to get the jump on him, but in the end the fall damage at the start could have, with the cruelest of hindsight, been the deciding factor. Sal had 7 hearts going into that battle, Eki had 4. However, taking the stronger gear Eki had into consideration, they were essentially matched. They went blow for blow, but with a little bit of latency between the two, the server was able to register 1 hit after Sal was already dead, taking Eki down with her, although of course on her end that would have been a different story. And with that, it was Wiseman versus Malkons. Malkons seemed keen to stay right where he was, keeping the last remnant of our team at bay with a barrage of arrows. Then, all of a sudden, Wiseman finds himself without any.
Arrows.
Second last.
I'm out of arrows.
Oh no.
Without the arrows, he had no choice but to slowly make his way to Malkons and try to get him in a position where he didn't have direct line of sight.
The question is, how many arrows does Malkons have? Because it's 1 heart to 1.5.
He took to burrowing his way under the jungle shrubbery, at one point looking like he didn't know what to do. With every time he so much as showed a pixel of his body out from under cover, Malkons soon followed it with an arrow. Then one of the cruelest deaths I've seen in the UHC followed, with the leaves Malkons was standing on despawning from under him, condemning him to death and gifting a victory to an almost literal underdog. On the day I thought Malkons accidentally let go of shift and fell, but after having watched it back, the death is far more unfortunate than that, but that's what this game is all about. With so many ways to die, winning is sometimes more about not dying than it is killing everyone else. LordWiseman summed it up perfectly at the end.
I didn't kill anybody and I only hit one person the entire time.
I of course need to thank Mere for setting up the entire event. Getting something like this to run as smoothly as it did is not an easy feat. In fact, he spent the majority of the month leading up to it setting it up, and what's more, for this month's event in Space Engineers he's doing the exact same thing. Many weeks worth of work just to make sure everything works for a couple of hours one weekend. So thank you very much, and if you happen by him, make sure you thank him as well. Thank you for watching this. I know these long-form endurance games that I love to play and to watch is not everyone's cup of tea, so I spent about 9 hours putting this highlights package together for those who aren't as fond of watching things like this in full as I am, so I hope you did enjoy it. I'd like Anubiz to wrap things up with the truest thing he's ever said.
Oh no!
Malkons!
Oh, no!
Oh no! Oh. The green team won.
What a bummer.
Yeah, because that means Boris technically wins.